All right, good morning, guys. It's Sunday morning, and we're out here. I brought the 850 out here. We're going to be going in here and just kind of working this dam over and kind of straightening it up and smoothing it up. It's a little bit low there in the center, so I'm going to take some of this and push around and kind of bring that up. I had not seen this pond since he built it. The landowner actually built this pond. He has a couple of machines. He actually built this pond himself, but really doesn't have anything to final grade with. He's got a 963 track loader and then got a 312 excavator. And anyway, he came out and built this. There was an existing pond here. He just made it about, it's probably twice as big as what it was. And I hadn't seen it for a while. And I wheeled in this morning, and we haven't had a lot of rain. And I wheeled in this morning, and I couldn't believe how full it is. And we talked about that, and I was just in shock. But he said there's a lot of runoff. You know, there's runoff here and all these fields and everything, and then also that draw up through there catches a lot of water. And we even talked about it. There may actually even be some springs coming in, some, you know, maybe shallow wet weather springs coming in, like this water here and here. This is running down, and also right over here, kind of the same way. And this normally stays marshy, he said. So there's some springs in here, or there's just shallow groundwater. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to set the laser up, and I'm gonna make some shots, and so kind of just see how much I'm gonna have to bring that center up. You can kind of see here, like right in there is low, and I just want to make it nice and uniform for him. The inside doesn't look bad. He actually done a good job with shaping the dam, but it's just really kind of hard to final grade, you know, with especially a 63. It's just kind of hard to grade with those and be, and be exact. So, but anyway, I'm going to set the laser up, and we're going to take a few shots and just see how much I'm going to have to raise that dam up. All right, guys, I went around, made some shots with the laser, and he did mention that at some point he's wanting to back this water up and in here, so he's wanting to build a dam up. So I took some shots basically to put a spillway in between that concrete pile and where that hedge tree's down, kind of right in there. That's where I'm basing my shots off of. So back the water up to that point and then turn it around the back side. So by doing so, that puts our water level about right here where that stick is. I don't have any, or I didn't bring any flags with me during my pickup. So again, right there, right here, and normally, well, like I said, in my pickup I've got flags, but improvise, adapt, overcome. And then water level here, and then as we go on down, this portion of the dam here was about almost 3 foot lower than either end. But there, then our water level goes, you can see a stick right there, kind of right there sticking up, and then the next one goes down. So this portion here, including all the way over to like right in there, is going to have to be raised up considerably. I'm going to be able to rob a little bit from either end to bring around, but I'm going to have to rob from the inside of the dam to try to fill this up enough. So fingers crossed, I'll have enough dirt that I can scrounge up. If not, then he may be a little bit limited as to how far he can back that up, unless he takes and pulls a bunch of dirt from here and brings around to raise the dam up. So anyway, this should be some really easy pushing. Like I said, it's a topsoil dam, and just walking on it, the ground's kind of crumbling, so it should be relatively easy to move around, unlike the clay in the mega cut. So anyway, we're gonna fire the 850 up, and we're gonna get after it. guys, it's done for today. I thought I'd get done with this. I really did. But the center portion up here, I may not be able to see very good. I've still got to take this down some more. Right through here, I can see already. I'm not done yet, but I'm just showing you that center still. So I need to take, this has all got to come down some to fill that center. I had to raise the center portion here up about 3 feet, and in order, you know, and I raised not only the center, but it kind of sloped down on, you know, on either end here. You can see some dry dirt. That's the dirt there that was there, you know, before I started, but it's kind of had a little bit of a slope going down to it, and so I had to build all this up. So I've been trying to rob as much dirt as possible, because the higher that I had to go, of course, the narrower the dam gets. And so I've been trying to steal dirt from everywhere, man, trying to cut the inside out, and you can see how much I took out here on the inside as well. And I'm not worried about the inside, it's this outside. See, like right here, this is where I'm running low on dirt. So I'm trying to absolutely just rob as much as I possibly can. And again, I'm gonna have to take that down some. That'll help kick it out over here. But again, when the dam gets taller, it gets narrower. So in order to maintain a good driving area, you got to make it wide again. Well, when you make it wide again, it wants to get steep on either side. Again, the inside, not worried about. It's the outside. Because as the water level comes up, it'll take care of itself on the inside. It's this outside that starts getting really steep, and which can lead to some erosion issues. This dam here being a topsoil dam, it's going to erode out anyway. That's just the nature of the beast. But I mean, he's fortunate enough to have some nice topsoil here, so can't complain. But I mean, the slopes aren't bad on the outsides. You know, here, I mean, there's a lot of dirt right here that he put in here, because I mean, you can see how far down that is. That's, if you guys to shoot that, that's probably 15 foot. If you just go from the top of the dam and go straight out, that's every bit of 15, maybe even 20 foot. So lots of dirt. But like I said, as we start getting over here about in the center, it starts narrowing. It starts narrowing up. What I'm going to try to do is just kind of get this, you know, this looseness and everything, kind of get it shoved over here, and then I'm going to shove some from the other way as well, and just trying to kind of fill in this little bit of a gap right here. And then I think what I can do, because it's getting a little narrow right down here, sorry, getting a little narrow right down there, so I think what I can do is take some of this here, bring it around, and actually widen it, because it's got a little bit of a flat spot in there anyway. So I believe I can take and bring this around and actually widen the dam a little bit from the inside there. So, and I think, like I said, we've got a little bit more around the outside there that we can bring, and then it's still a little bit high right there, and we can bring it. So I mean, when it all said and done, I won't be splitting hairs as far as having enough dirt. And this dirt's really wet, as you can see by some of these. Right in there, you can see some rolled out into the field. When I went to start cutting this, it just balled up immediately, and it's just like you know, it was like chasing balls across the fields and down on the inside. So what I was having to do was, when I would go and cut, I was basically having to run over it first to smash it down, and then I could work it where it wouldn't take off on me. So anyway, but that's part of it. That's part of it. We'll get her whooped. We'll get her whooped. And I'm not going to leave it until it's right. So anyway, I guess I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here and go home and eat. Go home and eat, and I'll probably be back tomorrow sometime to finish this up. I'm guessing 3 hours maybe. I've got to get the laser out and make sure my dam's, you know, make sure my dam's gonna be, it's really good with the exception of just right there. Right there. But anyway, before my battery dies, I'm gonna get out of here. Don't forget, like, subscribe, pass the word on, leave comments. I've been answering all the comments. So anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'm out of here.